guys? Tokyo here. Today, after much request, I'm going to show you my most recent engineer build. It is a power build, and it's pretty much revolved around just griefing on point. It's excellent at taking points. It does a lot of damage. And the bonus for this build is if your Guardian is running Superior Rune of the Mercy like I am, then it's very, very hard for any of your teammates to get down and actually stay down if your Guardian's on point, and so are you. So, to start, I have a surprise guest here today, guys, and his name is Ira!
Yeah, what's up, guys? It's Ira here.
Ira!
Gonna be chatting to Tokyo about the build and stuff.
He's gonna die for me. He's gonna let Mr. Ranger here and Mr. Bojangles down him a few times. So I'm just gonna show you guys how you can res with this build. It's not about how fast you can res. I mean, the build res is faster than average anyway. Not as fast as the Rune of Mercy just took a little bit of a nerf in the most recent patch, but it still does its job with your toss elixir, your elixir R, your smoke bomb and stuff like that. Anyway, I'll start off with the traits. We're 30, 10, 0, 20, 10. 30, 10, 0, 20, 10, yeah, that's right. Explosives, like I said, as you can see here, we've got, where am I, what am I doing? Power, we've got 2059 power, so that's not the most power you can get. I think the most, like fully stacked, is about 2.2Ks, but it's still quite high. So it does a lot of damage. So, incendiary power, I mean, I was a bit skeptical on this, but Reese, you like skeptical? You like skeptical power. You like incendiary power, don't you? That's the 33% chance to inflict burning for 2 seconds on crits.
Yeah. I feel it's pretty good. I mean, if you've got a bit of crit, it's still a huge chunk of damage. I mean, especially with someone else who's got burning damage.
Especially burning as well. Burning's a really good, really painful condi.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, incendiary power, I mean, there's not really much option here. I had a look on that, and I was going to, I mean, we tried thrown elixirs cause damage when they land, but it does about 40 damage, so I'm not even sure why this is in the game, but anyway. So incendiary power, and then we are forceful explosives. This is a must, it's given really. You can't really hit anything with your bombs if you don't have this, it's just too small. So, and explosive powder. Improves damage from explosions by 10%, so that's pretty much your bombs, where a lot of your power comes from, and your condition duration. So you've still got the base condis on all of your bombs, your poison volley and your static shot. Firearms, we're only 10 in this. This is getting quite common just to have 10 in the old firearms tree for the pistol range, and that is about it. Straight down to alchemy. This is where your survivability comes in. The whole idea of this build is to stay alive, be annoying, and be hard to kill. We've got fast acting elixirs here, just so the elixir H can balance itself out with the other heals that the engineer has. It's now a 20-second cooldown with a 20% reduced charge time on it, so it makes the elixir H very viable, as it's the strongest Engi heal, stronger than the turret and the medkits. And yeah, that's the reason why I use this. And obviously we're using all elixirs here. We've got elixir H, S and R. So yeah, that's pretty much a must for this build. And the self-regulating defenses, which procs at 25%. Doesn't matter when you pop your own elixir S. You can pop this. You can pop your own elixir S, and then it doesn't really. There's no cooldown. That will still pop at 25%, which is nice because you could pop this here. I'm going to show you guys in a second. You could pop this elixir S here early for a res. Like you could res someone up and res it. You could You could be low, like getting someone try hit on you. And you pop your elixir S and just quickly pop a res out with your guardian, and you take 0 damage. And what normally happens is when you're trying to get that res, the enemy team will see that and try and damage you and do loads of stuff, and at least you know in the back of your mind that you've got your self-regulating defenses that will proc at 25%. But be mindful of conditions. And speedy kits, obviously this is your mobility, that's also another given. The runes. Obviously we're using the mercy runes, so it provides a bit of toughness, makes a nice change from the earth runes that you see most tanky engineers using, and again paired with another guardian using this, or a guardian that's capable of resin and isn't silly and is just really on the ball with his reses with you, goes pretty much hand in hand. So we're using the mercy runes. Then on the pistol we're using the crit chance obviously for the incendiary power. And we've got the shield with the precision for increased crit chance every time we kill someone. So literally I'm just trying to work off the incendiary power here, and that is pretty much it with the soldier's amulet. So we've got the power, toughness and vitality. We've got 23k health, 1.6k toughness, and it's just a really hard build. I mean, if you guys can use your bombs correctly, your smoke bomb and everything like that, you know, you don't get focused. People realise you're tanky, and it works. It works for me. I've had a lot of requests to show you guys. I mean, there's not much. I only tweak these builds, and you know, I just try and change them for the current meta. But this is what I've been using. So Mr. Reese here is going to get beaten up by Mr. Bojangles, and I'm going to show you guys one or two ways that you can use your toss elixir. Obviously, you've got your elixir R. I'm not going to show you the elixir R. You should all know how to use that, and I'm sure you all know how to use your elixir R. But let's just say this toss elixir S, it can provide stability or stealth. Now, Reese is just going to get stomped. Anyway, so we've got this. So we've got stability. So that's provided me stability, which is great. I mean, it could have provided me stealth, and then let's just say Reese is going to get beaten up again. So now we've that's on a quite a short cooldown, as you can see there. So Mr. Reese is up again. He's going to blast his cooldowns. I've got my elixir R. I haven't used my R, so there's still an R to go. Your Guardian's still resin. Let's just say we're in a mid fight. There's the R. All I've got to do is simply run up. Doesn't matter if anyone damages me. I've got my self-regulating defences on the go. So I'm not going to die while getting up. Reese isn't going to die. And to be fair, it's not going to be the thief that's going to be getting killed like this anyway. If you're playing with a necro, it's most likely to be a necro. But yeah, Reese is going to die again. And obviously, you know, let's just say there's loads of damage. There's some AoE on point. There's AoE. That's all that needs to be done. It's as simple as that. I pop my elixir S, and it really is as simple as that. I mean, I know it seems stupid, but some people just don't think of this stuff, like popping an elixir S whilst resin. It basically provides you immunity from any warriors, thieves, rangers, anything trying to damage you while you're trying to pick up a buddy. And whilst paired with toss elixir S or your elixir R, you can even plop a big bomb down, for Christ's sakes, whilst you're resin. It's just so easy to get people up using these runes and the elixir S and stuff. And as you can see, Ira has owned Mr. Bojangles and his master.
Didn't stand a chance, didn't stand a absolute chance at all.
But I know it sounds simple, guys, but a lot of people have been asking. Yeah, and the reason I made this build was because I decided I was going to pair up with a Guardian using Mercy runes, and it works nicely. It's very hard to go down on point, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Oh, yeah, well, you've all seen my abilities, guys. Elixir H, Elixir S, Elixir R, the bomb kit, and the crate. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. My next video, I've been practicing a bit of necro at the moment. So my next video is going to be about my necro. Going to pump out some necro builds and stuff like that, and get some nice necro content out there for all you necrotic fans. So stay tuned, guys. Say goodbye, Reese. Say goodbye.
Alright, see you later, guys. Hope you have a nice day.
Have a nice day or a nice night. It depends where you are. See you later.